Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So let's get right into it. So the last video that I made, we were working on the Jamaican colored granny square hat pattern. So this is the final square, as you can see here. And I made several of these in, I believe it was the other video before, but since then the person that requested this hat, I have provided that to them. So I'm going to show you the remaining part of how to connect it. So when you make all of your granny squares, whatever color or colors that you choose, you're going to connect them. So you can do it with, I believe it was 5. Yeah, it was 5 of those granny squares. This one I did 1, 2, 3. I did 4 rows for this particular square. I did make another granny square hat that I made it with 5 rows. So you can adjust the size of your hat that you need for your preference. So let me show you how to connect these squares. I didn't get a chance to do that until now. So thanks for being patient with me. All right, so what you're going to do, and obviously before you all say anything, I know that I did not yet tie in the ends. This is just for demonstration, so you can tie in your ends another time. I was working on a lot of other projects that I've completed, and I'll show you what I still have. So let me show you how to do this. All right, so with the sides that are the correct side, you want to join them here at the seam. Now, I like to join it with the hook. You can, I know I've seen some people weave in and out. I don't like how that looks. I like to join mine using a single crochet along the stitches. So what I did, or what I will do here, is connect them, with your hand. So the right side is facing on the outside. The inside, as you see, this is obviously the inside. You're going to hold them here. I'm going to take whatever color yarn that you want. In the pattern, I use yellow because it stood out. So as you see here, I'm connecting it at the corner. And I'm going to attach my yellow yarn to it. So it's now attached. And then I'm also going to do a single crochet. Oh, trouble. Hold on. Let's go back. Hold on, family. All right. Here we go. So connect this. And then just, actually I said do a single crochet. Actually just do a chain. So now you do a single crochet. Insert and pull through. And you just go along the sides and you stitch it together with your hook. Again, I like the way that this looks versus using a yarn needle. I like this version better. To me, it just looks, I'll show you once we get to the end. It just looks more aesthetically pleasing in my point of view. So I made, while I'm finishing this part here, I'll show you some other projects coming up that I've just completed. You just work this through, and when you get to the end of it, you're going to fasten it off, and I'll show you. And again, I made 5 of these granny squares to connect for the hat. So 4 that will go around and 1 at the top. And there's another thing I can show you as well. So when I'm here, it will look like this. So I like how this appears. Obviously you would fasten this off and tuck in the ends, obviously. So you would do that again for this square. So the fourth one would go here at the top, and the other one, the 5th one, would go here at the bottom. And then at the end, you would do the same stitch of connecting it all around. So it will kind of be just spread out top, bottom, into the sides. And then you'll connect it all again with this. Please comment if you have questions. I can show you. I can further explain. But yeah, give me a comment. Let me know what you think so far. Okay, so then I need to also show you the rim, how to make it like a ruffled rim. So that's fairly easy. I'll show you on this demonstration square here. So you get your colored yarn, whatever one you choose. I think in the hat, on the hat that I've made, it was black for the color. So let me just show you what I did. So of course you connect your yarn. Okay. And I think I chained 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I did a double crochet in the same space. And do it again. Make 3. And then continue on to the next chain and do again, make 3 of those. So in the same one, 3 double crochets in the same space or the same stitch. So you just work this through, and what's going to happen, it will ruffle on its own. That's the beautiful thing about it. You don't really have to do anything, just it's very repetitive, so it's really simple to do. I gotta get some more yarn. You can use any kind that you, obviously any kind of yarn that you prefer. What I do suggest is that you use at least, what is this one? Medium weight. Yep, medium number 4 weight for your yarn. I mean, I guess you can, if you use like the finer yarn, it may not work as well, but at least use a medium yarn that can kind of hold its shape. Like you may not want to use chunky yarn. Chunky yarn may be a challenge for this particular project. So just continue. So hopefully you can kind of see it start to bend on its own. And I'm just going to repeat this all the way through here. And actually, so I can save you all the time. So what you're going to do is once you get to the end, you would chain 1, turn, and you would go right back into the same area and just keep repeating those three double crochets, and it's going to shape into like a wavy ruffle type of pattern. So me explaining this here today is just to follow up on what I didn't get a chance to finish explaining to you all in the last video. But I'm here today to finish this up just so I can explain it and so no one's left confused. But again, like I said, comment, and thanks again for watching. I want to show you some other projects that I've worked on too in this particular video. I have really been busy with some orders, which is exciting. And they're the final product of the pictures of what I have made. They are on my Instagram page. So you can follow me at Crochet Queen Create. It's on Instagram. You just continue on making this ruffle. It's starting to already bend anyway. All I'm doing is applying 3 of them in each stitch. So that is what this is here. And working with darker colored yarn, it is a bit more of a challenge just to see. So I use a neck light that I purchased from Amazon because it's really helpful. You don't want to be straining your eyes too much, especially when you crochet for long periods of time. And obviously with this pattern here, with me making the ruffles, if it's not ruffled enough for your liking, increase it to 4 per per stitch, and I'll show you what that looks like. So right here, halfway through, I'm going to do 4 in one stitch. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I'm moving to the next stitch. So that's all I'm doing, is increasing it with at least 4 to make it more of a ruffled look. 1, 2, and it gets kind of tight to see. See, I think this is 4. I lost count, y'all. Let's start another one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so you just would continue this on. I'm going to take this hook out so you can see what I'm talking about. Can you kind of see how it's like ruffling already right there? So when you make your edge for your hat, that's what it's going to appear and turn out and form. So you do that all around the perimeter of your hat and you will be complete. So I just wanted to mention that you can do it, like I mentioned, with 5 granny squares. And again, I did this with 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. But you can also make your hat larger with making it into an extra row of 5. So depending on the size, it's all up to you. You can, I guess you can even make it smaller if you just wanted to do maybe just, 3 rows. That's up to you. But, you gauge what you need. All right, so let me show you something else. So let's move on from this, because you all saw the hat in the other video. You all saw that one. Okay, so I wanted to switch. I made another, before I show you this one, I want to let you know that I made another Jamaican flag color. I think it's the Rasta flag. So I made it with the red, yellow, green, and black. And I don't have it anymore because I've already provided it to the person who requested it. So I moved on from that. So I made another one. Here's the hat right here. This is with the granny square. This is the granny square here. And I chose the colors from the yarn. Hold on, I'll tell you. It's from Joann's. And this color is called Diva Pink. And the orange color is called Varsity Orange. So these are the 2 colors that I chose to use with this big twist. And Joann's is leaving. I hope you all know, like I saw on the news that like a lot of the Joann stores are closing. So you can still, I guess, order this online while it's available, or get it from your local store. But I thought those 2 colors went together pretty well. For like, I wanted to change the view because I was getting tired of looking at those colors. I wanted to switch and see something brighter just to kind of cheer me up a little bit. So let me show you what I made. So these are 5 granny squares, and I don't have my head mannequin. Let me see if I can go grab the head mannequin, so maybe I can show it to you that way. Hold on, y'all. I have to find where I put it. Okay. I don't see it right away, so I'm not going to take the time. I think I may have placed it in another room. But what I was trying to show you was that you can use I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 5 granny squares this way. And then for the top, instead of me making a square granny square, I did a pentagon. So this has 5 sides, okay? And I can show you all how to do that in another video, but that's an alternative if you don't want the top part of your hat to be a square. You can make a granny square out of a pentagon shape. Pretty neat, right? So I think I like this one better as far as having it with the pentagon shape. So, and then when I was making it, I undid it a little bit. I had to reverse and kind of change how I designed this. I end up putting orange around this brim. And then I just was like, it was getting to be too much orange. So I just made this into a few rows of double crochet for the brim. And it's not too ruffled. I didn't want this one to be too ruffled for this one, for this project. So that's that one. I hope you all like that. Now I have switched to something else. So now that I'm continuing on with another granny square, which I love this one. I thought it was so cute when I saw it. The colors is what I'm talking about. So this one here is Red Heart. And this one, in case you want to know, this is it, Red Heart. And this specifically is for making granny squares. So check that out. So yeah, again, it's for, I was like, wow, okay. I mean, obviously, you know, you see variegated yarn in the stores, wherever you get your crafts. But this one specifically says it's for granny square. So when I saw it, I was like, okay, I like these colors. Okay, let's check this out. So this color is called, what is this? Black Dove. Yeah, I guess Black Dove. It's right here. Okay. And I made 5 rows with this. Five rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it changes on its own. So it actually I guess was dyed. It's acrylic yarn. It's, you know, it was obviously dyed, so it follows the same consistent colors. I didn't have to cut anything off and start and like pull more yarn out. I just was continuously making granny squares. So I like this. And then check this out. Here's this this girl in this picture here. She made her vest, but obviously different colors. But yeah, so check that one out if you can find it in your local stores. All right, so that's what I made so far. And again, I made a lot more recently. I made a skirt. I made 2 skirts that were ruffled. I made 2 hats and 2 bikini halter tops. So you're probably like, where have I been? Why didn't she finish this video? That's because I had to finish some custom orders, and they're complete now. So now I'm working on this. So always keep something on your crochet hook, friends, because crocheting is everything, okay? All right. So what else did I want to tell you all? I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to tell you all, but yeah, keep crocheting. Let me show you how to do this one. If you want, I can do that if you want. Yeah, well, no, I don't feel like it right now, but this is what I wanted to show you. I might record it and upload it another time, but yeah, this is what I'm working on. I'm going to make this one into a hat probably. But yeah, continue to check out my videos, go back, ask me questions, comment. And of course, I appreciate all the likes and subscribes that you can. All right. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all. Bye.